No one gets defensive like a man or a white person when a black woman has the audacity to say how much they think highly of themselves. I'm getting ready to cook because I waited too long to eat. I was chilling. I'm gonna try to make this quick, but you know me. Y'all know me. I waited too long to eat, and now I have to throw something together because I only had oatmeal today. So I'm making, well, I'm gonna snack on some celery, but I'm making mushrooms, peppers, and either beans or noodles, one of the two. I'm gonna make like a stir fry thing. No one gets defensive like a man or a white person when a black woman has the audacity to say how much they think highly of themselves. Or even black people who are really close adjacent to white people and white supremacy. No one gets more offended than they do. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put you here. I'm gonna move you a little. There we go. The lighting. Not there. But no one gets more defensive than they do. No one, ever. Ever. Men, white men, black men. I don't be around the other races of people just yet. You know, not yet. Not like that. Not as an adult. So I can't speak on anybody else. White men, black men, and white people in general, but really white women. And white folks, black folks who are close adjacent to white supremacy. They go crazy. They get more upset when you think highly of yourself or when you tell them the truth and that we're not equal. Because hello, look around in society. We're not in society's eyes and how we're treated. We're not equal. We're not. So shove this up somewhere where the sun don't shine when you try to tell people that we're equal. Okay, tell that to the rest of society. Tell them to treat us like we're equal then. Otherwise, you can shut the fuck up. But they really do get so upset. Where the hell did my knife go? Oh, here it is. In my face. They really get so fucking upset when you want kumbaya, even though that's not the right meaning of the word. That's not the right meaning of the song or the phrase. Kumbaya means come by here, my lord. Like, learn your shit. It does not mean peace and holding hands and all that other shit like people be saying. Like, then they'll say they're equal and then won't even know the origins of our culture and the things that we do. How we equal? You don't even treat us like we're equal. You don't even treat us like people to learn enough about our culture, but you want us to shut the fuck up and let you be white or let you be male or let you uphold some standard or closeness to white supremacy because it make you feel comfortable and that's what you're used to. Fuck that. They love to say that shit. They really do. They love to fucking attempt to. They love to attempt to silence us. Is what they do. Because if we dare speak, that'll break their reality. That's all it is. It'll crush their reality or what their view of reality is because it's been okay for them in certain circles. But we're equal though. But you don't want me to tell you that truth though. It'll break your whole entire life down if I tell you the truth, the real shit. If I point out to you the, what do you call it? Not the disadvantages. If I remind you just how difficult it can be to navigate certain spaces. Now, I'm very good at strategy. I'm very good at knowing how to navigate certain situations and certain circles for my benefit. So I don't notice it's my goal in life to teach Black women and women of color how to navigate certain spaces to their benefit for those who weren't raised to know how to do that. But also remain themselves and remain, remember who they are and think highly of themselves. Not begging and pleading, not that type of stuff, but just seduction. But it is very funny and it's mind altering. It rips them open like that. It's mind altering to for them to hear that. They don't know what to do. They really don't. I'm gonna move over here because it's very mind altering. It's brain shifting for them. Really, they don't know what the fuck to do. They lose their minds. They holler and scream. We're equal. We're equal. We're equal to each other. Are we though? I don't want to be equal to you. I'm not equal to you. Like, I'm not. We're human, okay? And the fuck? What the fuck that mean? We all bleed and do, and I still think I'm better than you. In this life, and if there's another one, well, in this life and the life that I decide to go to after this, I still don't think I'm better than you, because look at how much of a hissy fit that you're throwing by the mere suggestion that I think that highly of myself. And why does me thinking that highly of myself when I don't have the power to treat you like shit? That's crazy, right? I don't have the power to treat you like shit. I just think that highly of myself. So you really are that upset when I don't have the power to treat you like shit, but men in close-knit quarters have the power to treat me like shit. White people, white women, white men have the power to treat me like shit. White gays have the fucking power to treat me like shit. But me, they're saying that I think that highly of my goddamn self. I have the audacity as a black woman to say that I think that highly of myself makes you blow a gasket. Is it because me thinking that highly of myself means that you are lower? The fact that I can acknowledge that we are not equal in society's eyes, and won't be until some of y'all give up some of your power constantly and continuously. Oh, y'all was supposed to break. Y'all was supposed to break. That's funny. Until some of y'all give up some of that power and hand over some of that privilege and use it to benefit other people other than yourselves, I'm gonna feel that way about myself, and that's I don't foresee that happening in my lifetime. Hell, maybe even the next lifetime. So, so you acknowledge that somebody with power to treat me like shit, thinking that they're better than, is a bad thing, right? You acknowledge that, correct? So why are you here yelling at me, be it in person or in my comment sections, or if I reply to you and you throw in a whole fit, why are you yelling at me instead of yelling at systemic racism, instead of yelling at sexism, instead of yelling and being frustrated with the people who continue to uphold those things that make me feel and make me be, because I'm not, smaller than you in certain areas? Why aren't you yelling at them? Why aren't you having those conversations with other people? Oh, right, because you're comfortable with me actually being lower than you in society. You're happy about that. You are. Whether you want to accept it or not, you are happy about that. And it's okay, because they made, it's not okay, but they made you be happy about that. Because you get benefits, honey. You get benefits. You get benefits. Feeling like that, honey, in different circles. It benefits you to not say anything. It benefits you to continue on and watching certain things happen to people constantly, to be able to scroll past certain things, to be able to ignore certain conversations. You get benefits from it, honey. But the thing is, you're not happy when we point those benefits out, because you, in your mind, you do know that means that you're not as good a person as you think you are, because you want to continue to ignore it. You don't want to believe it. So it's a part of the programming, baby. That's what the people who, how am I gonna word this? Those who put these systems into place and uphold them, that is the point and purpose of what they want to go on and what to happen. Damn, I should have got my bigger. I'm just doing yellow peppers and mushrooms, but I'm snacking on celery. I think I'm gonna do celery in here too. I want to feel some crunch. I want to crunch on something. Because for a while I was fasting and detoxing. My body just needed a break. So I haven't been eating hard foods, or like raw vegetables and things. I've been cooking my vegetables so they haven't been as firm. They've been kind of firm, but not crunchy. I feel like crunchy. I want some texture. You ever get like that? The dress and the shirt coming soon to my store. Yep, coming soon. Okay, let me finish cutting this up. It's very funny. It's very hilarious when you have these conversations with people, because the initial thing that will happen is your brain will break, because it's not a concept that you're comfortable with sitting with. It's not one that you've had to hear or realize or face or live every single day. So of course that's going to be triggering for you, because now you have to realize that your entire life was a lie. It was all a lie. Insert that right there. It was all a lie. Your entire existence has been a lie. Your comfort has been in the vein. It has been at the expense of someone else. And that could go for anybody. That could go for people. Well, unfortunately, people in America. Well, it's not like we chose to live here. Not like we chose to be privileged. I will say people of color and black folks. We did not choose to be privileged in this way, or be in a situation where, you know, we don't have bombs over Baghdad over our house. But when it comes to men and people of color, when it comes to men and white women, and they hate hearing that we are not equal. We're not. But I do think very highly of myself. I do. And I do think I'm better than you. But see, that's the thing. I think I'm better than you, and I'm not trying to take your power away from you. I can think I'm better than you, but I do that for me. There are other people who think they're better, who say that they're better, but they don't actually feel it, because then they have to go and take somebody else's power from them. Somebody who's under them or who's oppressed by them, they have to go and take somebody's power from them. The only power I receive is from those who aren't being oppressed and they can benefit me. They give it freely. They give it freely, and it's rightfully mine because of all the shit I had to go through. But I do. I absolutely do. Well, you can't think you're better than... Who gonna do something if I do think I'm better than you? Well, what does that do to you? Huh? I don't go out and burn crosses in front of people's yards. I don't feel the need to do that. I don't constantly go and tell people, oh, I'm better than you, you're nothing. I get paid to do that by men who know that's the truth. I don't do that. You know who do that? Men. You know who does that? White people, racists, white supremacists. That's who does that. People who are in other cultures and things that feel like if somebody exists, that's a problem for them. I don't do that. So, cry harder. Because I don't give a fuck. So, cry harder. Because I don't give a fuck. I think I might show you what my dinner look like. My roommate had some of this buttery steakhouse seasoning I've been using on my vegetables. That's really good. Now these vegetables have some water, high water content in it, so you want to add a little bit of salt so it can bring the water out. Ooh, that seasoning smells good. Like I don't eat meat that much anymore, so I use some of the like the beef and chicken seasonings on my vegetables. Oh, okay. If you don't do that, you should. Let me show you what it looks like so far. Nothing special. It's just celery, yellow peppers, and mushrooms. I don't know if I want noodles, if I want ramen with it, or like beans and rice. I feel like a noodle. I feel like I want a new. So I think I'm gonna do that. Give me a new. That's what I'm gonna do. Give me a new or din. It's just funny how much that angers people, because they know that when somebody else who oppresses says that they think that they're better than them, that means that they're going to go out and take some power from it. But why does that bother you so much that I, as a black woman, think so highly of myself and think that I'm better than you? Because we're not, because we're all human. Okay, I don't give a fuck. That doesn't answer my question. Why do you get so triggered when I think that about myself as a black woman? Wait, I don't know if you heard me, but why do you get so bothered? You personally. And then unpack why you get so bothered. Because it didn't come from your own mind. I promise you that. And then unpack, after you unpack that, unpack why I should feel so highly about myself. And then go do your research on how black women are treated in damn near every single country on this planet. Every single country on this planet. Because let's be real. Me thinking so highly of myself doesn't take anything away from you, because I don't have the power outside of my circle. I have a lot of power. I do. But outside of my circle, what does that take away from you? As a white woman, as a white man, as a white gay, as a white man, as a black man. What does it take away from you? Make a list, check it twice, and then go shove it up your ass, because I don't care. Ooh, this smells so good, y'all. Oh. Let me pour this water for these news. I feel really good today, I swear. I just feel so good today. I feel so. Oh. Let me know if y'all actually want me to do cooking videos, because I be cooking sometimes. I couldn't cook as much as I used to, because I ended up getting injured, but child, when I do. Especially with like mostly, because I'm plant-based, mostly like plant-based meals and stuff. But I also sometimes cook for my house, and they eat beef and chicken and stuff, so let me know. I need to get some more sauce. That's what I need to do this week. Remind me. I need to make some, I need to buy some ingredients so I can make some sauce. I don't buy store-bought sauce anymore, because they have a lot of unnecessary crap, like fillers and canola oil, which isn't good for you, and a bunch of crap. And I'm like, I can make this stuff and make enough of it that I won't have to worry about, necessarily running out, because I love a sauce. I don't eat as much sauce as I used to, but I would feel better, and my body would feel better by actually making this stuff. By making the sauces that I eat. Because I have a particular taste. And sometimes I've gone to the store and they didn't have my sauce. Pissed. So if I know I can make it, I'm good. I'm Gucci. And I can can it myself. I can make enough to can, and it'll last for like a year, depending on what's in it. Because you can can certain things and then you can't can others. Like I have like a whole cabinet full of sauce. Can you tell I used to be fat?